Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday and welcome to my weekly home fragrance roundup. Obviously, I normally do this video in front of the camera. However, if you saw my Friday favorites and flops yesterday, you know that I had a little procedure done on my face and I sort of look like, not sort of, I look like I have chicken pox. And it's not very pretty. It wasn't pretty yesterday. It's not pretty today. It's probably not going to be pretty tomorrow. And I thought I would limit my time in front of the camera so that you guys don't have to see that. So, Penny is joining me here today and she is looking for, alrighty. She's looking for scratches. So, I'm going to try to give them to her while I share my weekly home fragrance roundup with you guys this week from behind the camera. If you want to see what my face looks like, I'll link my Friday favorites and flops video down below. So let's talk about what I burned / melted over the last week. I have been neglecting to share with you guys what I've been putting in my, what do you call those things? Candle crocks. I know every single time that I don't say, I'll link the video down below, someone's like, what's a candle crock? I will link a video down below that explains to you what a candle crock is. Fair warning, they are no longer super readily available, although Google is your friend. You might be able to find them on Amazon or just Google it. They're still available in some random places, but they're not sold like, you know, very regularly anymore. So if you want to know what a candle crock is, check out those videos. But I have been going through all of my Blackberry tea leaf candles in my candle crocks over the last, I would say, month. So this one just burned absolutely terrible for me. So I don't, by the way, pardon my nails and my somewhat dirty hands. I've washed them, but I have a huge corporate order that I'm getting ready for tomorrow, and I'm working with dirty flowers and floral oasis, so I have green under my nails, all sorts of stuff, so ignore that. But I don't even bother lighting these because they just burn so terribly. They soot like crazy. Now, if I was smart, I would have just returned these to Bath and Body Works and gotten my money back, but I had just done that so much in the recent past with a lot of the candles that I was getting because they just didn't burn right and I just felt bad. So I was like, I like the scent. The scent's really pleasant actually, but I just don't want to burn it. So I'm using my candle crocks, which is great. So anyway, I can usually get a full week out of a brand new jar like this, and I just leave them on 24/7. So once the fragrance is dead, I just turn the warmer off, let the wax harden up again, and then I take it out and replace it with something else. Also, since it was Easter last week, I did bust out my Happy Easter candle from not last year, but maybe the year before. When was this? For 2017, I think. This is basically cinnamon sugar donut, which I thought was an odd choice. This label, by the way, is kind of like wonky. It burned really well. I was able to smell it super well and it was pleasant. The last little bit I did decide to go ahead and put in the candle crock. You can see when you put it in the crock, the glue from the wicks, Penny, stop licking me. The glue from the wicks will loosen on the bottom and the wicks just kind of float away. So that's why they're like totally off center now. But yeah, this was pleasant. I have always enjoyed cinnamon sugar donut, and so yeah, that was nice. And if it's back at some point again, I'll probably buy that candle again from Bath and Body Works. Hopefully it burns fine. I don't know. How are candles doing these days from Bath and Body Works? I just haven't picked anything up. I was interested in the strawberry shortcake, but all of my stores were completely sold out. So I didn't participate in that buy two get two free sale. I was actually going to, but alas, that didn't work out. So, all right, let's talk about what else I was burning. So you're obviously seeing some Homeworks candles here. I have South Seas Gardenia and the Enchanted Peony right here. That comes as a duo from Homeworks from QVC. That video will actually be up tomorrow. I just recorded the in-depth review of that, so you'll see that tomorrow. Today, after this video, you will see my review of the Sweet Spring Melon and Pomegranate Lychee, which is on the bottom there. So you'll see that video later on this morning. So if you're interested in that in-depth review, that'll be coming. So I've been burning those Homeworks candles this week, in addition to this Homeworks candle, which, fun fact, I already reviewed this and then sent that particular duo that I reviewed back. I was actually going to send the second set that I bought before burning the first set. That was not very smart of me, but you know, you live, you learn. I threw the box away, and so I was only able to send one of the sets back, but that worked out in my favor because guess what? I can smell this one. And it's so good, you guys. When it burns properly, it's so good. And what's funny is in this one, with the first one that I burned when I was standing over it, I smelled banana bread. With this, I actually smell that rum note, and I get that actual Bananas Foster type scent. And it's so good. It's so good, you guys. If Harry could figure out the wicks slash, oil concentration or whatever the issue is with this one, he's going to have a major hit on his hands if he re-releases it in the future, because it's absolutely delightful. And I'm really enjoying this second one. I have not lit the coconut sorbet from this second set, so I have no idea what the performance is on that one. But anyway, I'm glad this one's working out. 1 out of 2, I guess. But still, I wouldn't recommend going and picking it up because, I don't know. There just seems to be consistency issues. Do you have the hiccups? Oh, goodness. Did you get too excited? There just seem to be some consistency issues, so keep that in mind. Here I have the Scentsy that I have been warming throughout literally the entire house. Like, I have gone through several bars of this month because I just keep putting it in my warmers. It's sweet plum pastry. You guys know this well. I have talked about it 8,000 times. I do have a ton of backups, which is why I'm very liberal with, using this up. I would hoard this like crazy, however, if I was down to like my last 2 bars. I do have this in my Scentsy Club subscription as well. It's a very sweet, plummy pastry scent. I mean, there's no better way to describe it. It's amazing. Some people bought it and were like, oh, it's too sweet, which I totally get. It's very, very sweet. So if you can get your hands on it at some point, just make sure you smell it before you start like stocking up on it, because some people find it to be a bit much. All right, so those are the things that we've talked about. This. Okay, so this is from Skyler. They are actually they're a perfume company, but they also partnered with Sprinkles on this vanilla triple cinnamon candle. Now, I did get this candle through Octoly, so I didn't pay for this one. Octoly is a website that I utilize where I can apply to review certain products from brands. And if they approve my application, they send them out for consideration. So didn't pay for this. I am going to be doing an in-depth review on it that will be up next week. And they also sent me a coupon code. So I'll put the coupon code down below in case you do want to pick this up. But maybe wait until next week, because I've only burned this candle once. And you can see I didn't let it cool out completely, which is a big no-no. But I can tell you right now, oh man, this is a delicious gourmand scent. It smells so good, you guys. So love the smell of it. And the burn has been amazing so far. Absolutely amazing. Like, the throw on this little 1-wick candle is like a solid 7. It fills the entire downstairs of my house. It's amazing. The strength is right around like a 6-7 as well. This is a good performer. I'm impressed so far, but more on that later. And then the last candle that you see there is Root Paradise. I have an update for you guys. I got in touch with Root and I was like, hey, where's my Paradise candle? And they're like, oh yeah, we discontinued it. Sorry. I'm so mad. I love that scent. I do have a few backups, so I will hoard and enjoy those. However, they did come out with a new coconut scent that they thought I might enjoy. So maybe I will see if I can find that either at Market or, worst case scenario, order it from Root. I can get a lot of root candles at my local wholesale flower market where I pick up my flowers to do my arrangements and stuff. They're sold there. So, you know, I can see if they have this in stock. Typically they'll get seasonal stuff as well, but I'm gonna have to look. Not everything is typically available, but I was so bummed to hear that they discontinued Paradise because it is so delicious, you guys. It is a creamy coconut scent with like some hints of like salty beachy air and a slight hint of like pineapple to give it that kind of pina colada type note. But it's not a pina colada candle, you guys. You've heard me talk in the past that I actually don't like pina colada scents. I like coconut by itself. I like most pineapple by itself, at least the pineapple scents that Harry Slatkin puts into his candles. A lot of other pineapple scents I just find a little bit too cloying. But yeah, usually when pina colada is like the scent, I'm like, oh no thanks. For some reason the two of those together just don't do it for me, but separate I'm usually pretty good with it. But this has that tiny hint of pineapple in it that just it just brings out that beachy, like tropical vibe without making it like full-on pina colada candle, if that makes sense. So anyway, that is what I've been burning just this last week. I was burning some other things the week before. Did I do a weekly home fragrance roundup last week? I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did, but anyway, I am going to get back to doing these very regularly because this is, I like running everything down and just seeing the progress that I'm making on kind of my backup stash, especially when it comes to these Bath and Body Works candles, because I don't know, you guys know that I used to be like die hard for these candles, but the performance just started getting so bad and it just wasn't worth it to me anymore. And especially since their new price point is $14.50 with a, obviously they still do the 10 off 30 and then the 20% off coupons. But I mean, I just don't want to pay more than like $9.50 or definitely not more than $10 for a Bath and Body Works candle, because usually by the halfway point they're like futzing out on me. So if they actually burn the whole way down, I'd be happy with the $14.50, but since they just don't go that far, it just isn't worth it to me. So anyway, I've obviously been spending most of my money with Homeworks or Scentsy, and that's been fine by me. I don't expect you guys to, you know, spend your money on the Homeworks because they are a lot more expensive, but I do like doing the reviews for you because I do think that they are very different, and they, just in terms of like gourmand scent, I think Harry does a really good job. There's still room for improvement with the wick issues, so hopefully that is completely figured out by fall. So let's all cross our fingers. But yeah, look forward to these Homeworks duo reviews here between today and tomorrow. I just got done, like I said, with the Gardenia and Enchanted Peony. I forgot to mention the strength and the throw, so I'm just going to toss that into this video here really quickly, and then I'll put an annotation or just something in the description box. But the strength of both candles is right around a 6.5. It's not a solid 7. And the throw, so the throw for the peony is actually like an 8. That starts to travel upstairs for me. It travels a lot further than it is strong, if that makes sense. This one is only about a 6. So it's kind of like a room and adjacent room, not filler, but like hint of floral in the air. I'm actually okay with that because florals aren't really necessarily my thing. I'm glad that this one is as strong and throws as well as it does because it's absolutely gorgeous. But I think the Gardenia is perfect for me personally. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions. Stay tuned for these Homeworks reviews coming up. I'm gonna take care of my pugs here and also actually get back to work. So thanks for taking the time to watch. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye.